Just think what makes you happy. Is it good food, shopping for impressive brands, hanging out with your friends, or spending time with your family? Or is it something like getting selected in your choicest university or your dream organization? Or do you think it's something higher like meditating, helping others? Okay, let's start from scratch. Happiness is a significant aspect discussed under positive psychology. And according to the ancient Greeks, happiness is the joy that a person experiences when they are striving to achieve their potential. Aristotle, the Greek philosopher, said that every human being experiences different stages of happiness in their lifetime. The first being latex, the second is felix, the third is beatitudo, and the fourth is sublime beatitudo. I understand these Latin names are kind of weird to pronounce, and let's begin with latus. Latus is pleasure pronounced by external stimuli. Like when you buy an Apple product or a Mercedes, the flip side is that such happiness is temporary and may give flimsy satisfaction for a while, but it leads to disappointments and meaninglessness over a period of time. You must have met some people who are happy because they feel privileged or superior. It is because of felix, which denotes ego gratification of people feeling lucky. Does that remind you of Felix Felicis from Harry Potter, the luck potion as such? Anyways, the harmful effects can be self-absorption due to comparison with others. The third one is beatitudo. This is a more superior level of happiness, and it is felt when people do good things to themselves and others. So this has a drawback, which is since happiness is dependent on others, it may lead to discontentment, or a person may emotionally get hurt. You know, when you buy a gift for someone to make someone feel special and happy and they reject it, that leads to more unhappiness than happiness. The fourth level is sublime beatitudo, which is supposedly the highest level of happiness, and it can be achieved when a person feels satisfied and all their needs are gratified. Such people feel spiritually connected to the universe and their higher self. So have you been able to identify which level of happiness do you dominantly experience? Think about it. Turning now towards a more recent research by Daniel Gilbert in his book Stumbling on Happiness. He classifies happiness into two parts: synthetic happiness and natural happiness. Synthetic happiness can be created artificially when human beings do not get what they want. Is that confusing? Let us understand with an example. If a student does not score the highest grade and gets a B, they may justify it to themselves by saying that, oh, at least I didn't get a C or an F and I'm better than other people who may have got that grade. So synthetic happiness works as one creates happiness to fight unhappiness. A sort of psychological immune system, we can call it, which helps them adapt their emotions and behavior so that they continue to be happy irrespective of the conditions and circumstances. Natural happiness, on the other hand, refers to the state when human beings get what they want. For instance, if a professional has worked day and night on a project and it goes live and it is praised by all, he will naturally feel happy. Synthetic happiness falls short of natural happiness qualitatively, as we may fake to ourselves in an effort to be happy, because being happy by any means is the main aim. Turning now to raise a very important question for you. Is social media responsible for our happiness or unhappiness? Just for your information, nearly 50% of the world's population uses some form of social media. Social networking sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Tumblr, Pinterest have a permanent spot on people's smartphones and laptops and watches even. But people do not realize when they slip from browsing or posting to the serious internet addiction disorder, and their performance at school, work, or even relationships go downhill. This leads to unhappiness gradually, rather than happiness, which is hooked on their filtered profile and hinging on to get more likes or comments from virtual friends. Sometimes I'm surprised to see how a fight on social media to support one view over the other even leads to strained relationships within a group. If anyone dares to disagree with an individual's views, they become punishing, hostile, and unsparing with words and emojis used as daggers, which at times goes to the extent of cyberbullying or trolling. In a nutshell, excessive usage of social media leads to a decline in the well-being of human beings. And facts and figures and researches make it crystal clear that people resort to social media when they are lonely or get entangled in superficial relationships. So my take is, invest in real friends. You may cherish solitude, your me time, but talk to someone you trust whenever you need to, more often than not in these times. Finding happiness within yourself is, of course, the safest form rather than always searching for it outside. So take care and be happy. Toodles!